Hello dear pupils of the 6th grade all over Albania. Today we are going to work on two interesting topics. Let's see. Inside out. We are going to talk about homes, out and about, and food. Then we are going to talk about rooms, furniture, places, free time activities, food and drinks. Firstly, let's start with homes. It has to do with houses, unusual buildings. Have a look on the picture. What can you see? What does this building look like? It is the piano house in China. Before starting reading, we are going to see the keywords: unusual, building, fence, inside, lift, shape, floor, office and violin. Now let's go on. In China, there is a great building for music fans. It is an office. It is in the shape of a piano, with a violin in front of it. There is a lift inside the violin to take people up the next floor. It has got a lot of windows, but it has not got any bedrooms or kitchen. So this is a short description of a house, an unusual one. Now mark the statements true or false. The piano house is in China. The piano house has got 4 rooms. There is a lift in the violin. It has got a living room. But you know, inside a house we find out rooms, and inside rooms we find out furniture and appliances. Let's go on. Bedroom. We are going to see what furniture do we find in a bedroom. In a bedroom we've got wardrobe, bookcase, bed, desk, pillow, and we find out appliances such like computer and TV. Let's see what do we have in the kitchen. Table, chairs and cupboard. Also we find out appliances like fridge and cooker. Now let's see the living room. We find out furniture like sofa, armchair, paintings, curtains, etc. And appliances like TV or DVD player. And in a bathroom, we've got a mirror, bathtub, sink and toilet. Now you are going to describe your house. How many rooms has it got? You are going to talk about furniture and appliances. Okay, now have a look on these places. We find them in towns, into different towns. And we are going to talk about your free time. Where do you go? What kind of places do you visit? Do you hang out with your friends? Which is your favorite place? Before starting reading the text, we are going to have a look on the keywords. Amusement park, bowling alley, cinema, ice rink, museum, shop, shopping center, sports center, swimming pool and zoo. I've chosen for you a museum. Pompeii was a large town in Italy with a population of about 20,000. A long time ago, there was a very big volcanic eruption. The eruption destroyed the town. This is how Pompeii looks today. It is an open-air museum and it is very popular with tourists. The town is in ruins, but you can still see the remains of the ancient streets and houses. You can imagine life 2,000 years ago. You can also see people preserved by the boiling volcanic ash with terrified expressions on their faces. Before the eruption, Pompeii was a very busy town, and the people were rich. There were shops, schools, squares and markets. There was an enormous amphitheater, a type of sports stadium. The amphitheater was a very important place in the town. On special days, it was full of people, gladiators and lions. It was not a very safe place to go. Now let's see. Are the statements true or false? We are going to correct the false one. There is a large volcano near Pompeii. It is a true statement. There are a lot of museums in Pompeii. It is a false statement. You can still see a lot of the old town. It is true. The amphitheater is often full of lions and gladiators. It is false. And this is as an assignment, you are going to write about your town, places you suggest to the others to visit there. Okay, let's go on talking about food and drinks. What can you see in the photo? Start thinking. How many of the food in the picture can you name? Which are healthy? And which ones do you like, or which ones do you dislike? Okay, we've got a list of foods and drinks here. You are going to look at the pictures and then to match them with words in the box. Let's start. Beans, banana, butter, carrot, chicken, pizza, milk, bread and cheese. Now you are going to complete the table. Dairy, fruit, vegetables, meat and fish and others. You are going to write under the headings the words that are the appropriate ones. Now think, which food is healthy and which is unhealthy? Let's talk about a Japanese lunch. Kazuo is from Japan. She takes a bento box to school. In it, there is usually some rice, vegetables, and fish or meat. It is healthy and fun. Japanese parents make the rice into different shapes: popular cartoon characters, animals, flowers, and buildings. The children have fun eating them. Kazuo says, "I have got some rice and some fish, but I've not got any meat today. My rice is in shape of a panda. It is really cute. So this is a bento box." Now you have to choose the correct answer. There are vegetables and fish in a bento box. The food in a bento box is unusual because it is fun to eat. Kazuo has got some rice and fish in the bento box. Now it's your turn. Where do you usually have your lunch? Do you have a school lunch or a packed lunch? Who makes your lunch? And thank you for your attention.